Hey, what is going on, everyone? Physiics here, back with another Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Blazing video. Today we are going to do a little S rank on the Jiraiya mission. I've still seen a lot of people ask for some tips and stuff like that, so how to do it. My best source of advice would be obviously to have tank characters, but not everyone has super tank characters, so let me just kind of give you guys the little run through of what I like to do for this mission. I already have one of my Jiraiyas, 99 as you can see, and ultimates, so I basically like to take a healer or two. That usually helps. I like to take someone who heals, someone who seals, and then also I have been working on getting my other Jiraiya on, so you could do that. Let's see, who am I going to take here? So let's see, I'm going to take... You also want someone with long range. You want a few guys with long range, so let's see. There's that, and I'm going to take him out. Oh, there we go, that's what I'm going to do. So Slip is like the name of the game for this. If you have Jiraiyas, it'll make it obviously a lot easier. If Jiraiya is like the main person you want to have to assist you in this mission, I recommend you bring a Jiraiya if you can. If you don't have one or whatever, try to get one from the S rank just by joining it on multiplayer and then beef them up, and then from there you can kind of, you know, get your own. But you'll see why Jiraiya is really clutch in the situation. So basically what you want to do, also just a kind of a heads up, oh crap, I messed up already, Jesus. So a heads up, I will be skipping through a lot of the stall situations, but I'll let you know what those situations are. Basically what stalling is you're gonna just waste time and allow to get damage on one of your units while the other two are out there healing or just moving around and getting out of the area. As you can see, we have I'm using Jiraiya, I'm using Tsunade, and another assisted Jiraiya, and the reason for that is because there's a buddy element where, as you can see, I'm getting some health points back. If you really want to get some more health points, I'll bring in my Kabuto, who is a wisdom, and I'll put him in there. I'll even bring back my also my Gaara, because Gaara also, as you can see, has the buddy skills where he is going to be getting some health. Now the reason why Jiraiya is really important, the reason why Jiraiya is really important on this mission is because Jiraiya has a jutsu, the first one, not the hidden jutsu, where it gives slip damage, and or it could have a high chance, I think it's like 80%, of immobilizing. So this is the stall point that I'm talking about. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my guy here, or Tsunade, my girl, here. I'm going to bring my Kabuto here. And as you can see, we're getting health points. And then I'm actually also going to, maybe I'm going to bring my Jiraiya here because the range is a little bit smaller. So basically this is all I'm going to do. So this is called stalling, for those of you who are unaware. So you're going to have to do this a lot, and the reason why you do this is because you're regaining your health back, and then also, as you can see on the bottom, we're getting our chakra refilled back to get ready, because you're going to get hit with waves and waves and waves of mob guys and just of all these dudes who are going to be really annoying to deal with, who aren't that big of a problem, but if you can't get rid of them immediately, they do become a huge problem. And they might be the real reasons why. And then on top of that, you end up facing a Jiraiya, who is the main guy you got to deal with. So as you can see here, now we got through it. So there it is, and we got full health, full chakra filled up. And again, so here's my extra Jiraiya that I brought just for this situation. This Jiraiya isn't awakened, so what I had to do was just kind of use the regular one. If I would have had the other Jiraiya, I could have immobilized one of the other guys. So what I'm going to do here is, because see there's one guy that's attacking, the other guy has one, so I'm going to do this again. This Jiraiya has a chance to immobilize, but because he's so strong, we don't need to do any of that. So I'm going to do it again. See, mobilization. I'm going to switch to my Tsunade just because she does health recover, and also she has more strength than the other Jiraiyas do. I'm going to go and switch to my Kabuto to get more health as well. Going to do a little bit of damage. So here's the tricky situation. Do you go after number one and take on that damage that because I don't believe I'm going to have enough to take him out. Or I'm going to actually do this here. I forgot I had Gaara. So I'm going to go and spread out and kind of go push more to the left so I can get Tsunade out of there. So now we have him taken care of. So now we're down to this situation, and it's stall time once again. So as you can see here, going to go push Gaara up here. So now we're spread out. And I'm going to push Gaara up here, or Tsunade up there. Just basically regenerating my jutsu and regaining all of my strength, because on map number 2, this is where it's clutch to do this. On map 2, it's very important to have all, if not most, of your jutsu completely filled, because you're going to get faced with this third wave here, which is pretty crucial here. This wave is going to get you, and you need to be able to hit with jutsu. Once you clear this wave, you're going to be dealt with a Jiraiya who has a lot of health, and he will hit you really, really hard. So let's see here. I am going to... They're going to attack in 1 or 2 turns. You know what? I'm going to take out all 3 of them right now. That way I don't have to deal with it. And I have only 1 person left. And Jiraiya should spawn after this turn right here. There he is. So now this is the key. You want to go and attack Jiraiya all by himself. Even if the other person, which he will if we go immobilization, even if the other person goes in, you still want to attack Jiraiya. So obviously I'm going to use my full jutsus, because after this we're going to stall. So let me use Jesus. I'm not going to take him out with Tsunade, so let me start getting my jutsu on here. So that's going to cost slip. His range isn't that great, which is awesome for me. So I'm just going to end up taking a lot of this damage here. So this is where I tell you, where I said even if you get bunched up, you still want to go after Jiraiya. So leave this guy alone. Don't get him involved in the mix, because he's going to be your stall user. I guess he'll be the one that you use. We get another immobilization, which is key. I'm going to use Tsunade and attack only Jiraiya. That should be enough. Okay, so now we're at stall situation here, so I'm going to go and switch to my Kabuto. Go ahead and attack both of them. I don't care. Switch to my Gaara, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here and stall and just get my health back, get all my jutsu back, because after this map, what we have to do is deal with the immense boss at the end, which is Jiraiya summoning. And he's not that difficult to deal with, because he is ungraceful. So he's not that big of a deal to deal with. The problem is he requires a lot of damage and consecutive damage. So we want to make sure we're at our full potential and full maximum. So this is why you want to leave. Now, obviously, if you don't have the strong units to deal with this problem, you can still apply this same strategy. You just got to look through your units and see who has movement healing, who has a buddy healing, who can you team up to where when you do this movement here, stalling, whoops, almost got rid of them. When you do this stalling, that you can still get all of your health back and get your chakra back. So we're down to basically the end. I was going to edit through all this, but I figured I could use it through the explanation. So we're down here, and actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to Jiraiya, because he does hit a little harder. And now we're down to the end. We're at the finish line. This is where you've got to cross your fingers and hope you immobilize like crazy. So we're going to use Jiraiya. So we don't immobilize the top, which is not great, because we're not going to be able to immobilize with this Jiraiya. So we're gonna bank on slip damage. That's what we're gonna have to do. There it is. So try to get all three both heads, the top ones there, so we don't immobilize again, which isn't good. So maybe we can immobilize on this turn here. Immobilization, awesome. Right here we're banking on slip, so I'm gonna go and use my hidden jutsu and attack the mouth, which is the main boss. And as you can see, the health is going down, and as you can take a look at that slip meter, we're causing a lot of damage on slip. Now also, as you can see here, I can't attack the top because my other characters are in the way. So I'm not going to waste this immobilization opportunity I have. I'm going to actually just take the time to heal, because even though I could use that to get the attack on the boss mouth, I want to also take some time to stop that down there at the top, up there at the top. So now I'm going to use my Gaara, and since Gaara has a good area of reach, I'm going to kind of push myself out with my hidden jutsu and attack with that there. That's going to do a pretty decent amount of damage. And I'm going to now use my 5-star Gaara to add more slip to it. I believe the slip damage only goes up to about 18, 19, or 20,000. It doesn't go any further than that. I haven't seen it stack any higher. So now we can attack both heads, the top part, so I'm going to do that there. And it has no effect. It didn't allow me to immobilize. So what I'm going to do is keep my Gaara up here, attack both sides. We are going to take some damage at some point. There it is. And let's see, maybe I can, sometimes you can kind of sneak an attack in here with the short range guys or gals, but sometimes you can't. So what we need to do is switch to her, get some health and recover. Not that we need it, but it's nice to do so. So again, I cannot do, oh wait, see, sometimes you kind of have to play with it. It's being really, it's not really being helpful at all. Let me see. I gotta kind of like time it, because it is somewhat letting me attack, but it's not letting me attack fully, and I don't want to switch to my Kabuto, because Kabuto will I'll take on more damage with Kabuto. Boom, there we go. That was lucky. All right, so we're still in good shape. You know, we still have our healer, and we're getting hit pretty hard right now. So let's see. That's just, oh wait. Boom, right there. Awesome. Let's see. Yeah, so we can't hit that at all. So let's go and move Tsunade a little bit here, get some minor health back. So at this point, I'm going to heal with my Kabuto and get some health back in this situation. We're almost at the finish line. There's no need to rush. We're in great shape. We still have a lot of chakra points coming up right now, which will be fine. So there it is. There's that. Immobilize. Okay, so we immobilized the bottom part, which is still good. So let's see. We have Tsunade. Can she do some damage? No. Okay. So you know what? I'm going to just not take any chances, and I'm going to just full heal. Doesn't really matter because I got Jiraiya up here. If he could get a immobilization, nope. So for whatever reason, on this particular turn, I haven't been getting that many immobilization chances, but it doesn't matter. As you can see, we get that. We get the drop, which is great. The drop is really good on the S rank. And that's basically the strategy you want to apply when you're doing this mission. And we get the lucky drop, which is always great. Again, I understand not everyone has the same units as I do, or strong units for that matter, but basically try to find some units that match the same attributes as the healing, movement healing. Apply the same strategy, stall, move around, buy yourself some time, and that's basically what you're going to need to do. So I have my basic Jiraiya, who I don't have the scrolls yet to awaken that one, because I'm going to get 2 99s. I do have my other Jiraiya that is 99 fully awakened and everything. So this was the team I rolled with. An extra Jiraiya obviously helps. If you could somehow get, you know, another Jiraiya, that's very, very helpful. But you want reach, you want maybe 2 healers, and some guys who can hit from a long distance. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Again, if you don't have a Jiraiya try to jump one in S rank. I don't recommend you do B rank because the odds are not that great to do it. If you have no other choice, then I guess do B rank, but A rank. But I mean, other than that, try to get it on S rank. You get the S rank drops. The character drops with 5 luck, so it'll help you get to 99 a lot faster. I've seen a lot of people ask that on the Reddit. As you can see, we just got this one, 5 luck. So you'll get to 99 quicker than you know. So that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.